So in this particular video I'm dropping today, I will show you around our just completed online banking project. Okay, so this is an awesome website with numerous features. So I will be showing you around the various features which you will get on this particular online banking project we just completed. Okay, so as you can see here on the home page, we have various pages. Okay, we have the personal, under this personal we have the savings account and then the current account. Okay, so we have the about us here also. So we have the about us, the credit card, the FAQ, and then we have the contact us. So I'll be showing you around everything you need to know about this particular website. But before we get started, I would like to tell you the features. Okay, I would like to explain the features which we see in this particular project. Okay, so one of the features is that this particular website offer both admin and a user dashboard. Okay, so this website also have loan functionality. So the users can request for loan, then the admin will either approve or decline such loan. Okay, so this particular website also offer 3 transfer code. All right, so which is the COT, the IMF, and the task code. All right, so before the user will be able to complete his or her transfer on this particular website, so we will need to provide those 3 code. Okay, so this particular site also offer credit card. So the user can request for credit card in his or her dashboard. Then the admin will have to approve the credit card on his on the admin dashboard. So I'll be showing you everything about this particular website and how it works. All right, so before we get started now, we'll create an account together. So to create an account, we'll click on this particular section here that says online banking. All right, so this particular section now, we have to click on create new account. If you have an account already, then you can log in on this particular area, put in your account ID, which is your account number, and then the password. All right, so but we want to create fresh account, so that I will guide you through the process of creating account. Okay, so I will need to click this particular section here. Okay, so as you can see, this is the account sign up page. So I will have to type the name that I will be using in this particular account. Let's say I'm using these names. Okay, so the occupation, let's say farmer. Then the country, you have to select the particular country. Then I will select the gender as male. Then we have the residential address, so you have to put in the address here. Okay, then we have the apartment slash suite slash unit. Okay, so let's say this is the apartment slash suite slash unit. Then the city, we have to select the city. Okay, so I will just have to select this one since this is just a demo. Then the state. Okay, let's say for example you have to select a particular state. Let's say, okay, let me put this one as a state. This is just for educational purpose. Then the zip code, you have to put in the zip code of the state. All right, after filling this particular section, you click on next. Okay, so in this particular section now, you have to put in your email address. Okay, so I will copy this email address. Okay, so I will copy that email address and then paste in this particular section. So you have to put in your phone number. Okay, so let's say this is my phone number. Okay, then the username, I will make this as the username. Okay, then the password, you have to select, you have to type in your password. Okay, so confirm password. All right, so I will have to click on next. Okay, so in this section, as you can see here, it says verify your identity. Okay, you are required by law to collect your social security pin /team. Okay, so you have to provide your social security pin over here now. So we'll have to click on next post. Okay, so type in your social security pin. Okay, so let me just type this now. Okay, so I will have to confirm what I just typed in there. All right, so you have to put in your date of birth. Okay, so I will click on next. All right, so in this particular section now, you have to upload your image. Okay, so upload profile image, then ID card front, ID card back. Okay, so I will click on this choose file, then I will go to my system. I will select this as the image I want to use. Okay, so the ID card, I will just select any image here also. Then I will select any image here, so I can use the same thing. Okay, so then I will click on next and submit. Sorry, I will click on submit. Okay, guys, so as you can see, approve. Account created successfully. Kindly check your mail for confirmation. Okay, so we have to go back to the mail now. Okay, this is the email here. This is the welcome email. They have sent it already. Okay, so this is the email that you receive once you have successfully created an account on that particular website. Okay, so hello James Desmond. So this is the name I use. So they will send something like this for you. Okay, so let's go back now. This account has been created, but it has not been activated. So we can't log in this account now. So before we're able to log in this account, we have to approve the account from the admin dashboard. Okay, so we'll go over to the admin dashboard. So I will copy this link, then okay, so it has to be the website link /admin/login.php. so that's the link that we are going to use to log in the admin dashboard. Then this is the admin email, then the admin password. So I will just click on login. Awesome, guys, awesome. So as you can see, this is the admin dashboard of our website. Okay, so this is where you're able to manage all the activities of the users. So everything that is going on in the user's account, this is where you will be able to manage it as the admin. Okay, so let's say I want to approve that particular account we just created. You'll click on user. So under users, you will see all users. Okay, you click on all users. All right, so those are the various accounts which have been created on this website already. So this is the one we just created. As you can see, it's hold. Okay, it's not yet active, so we want to activate this account right now. So to activate it, we'll click on view. Okay, so once the page opens like this, we have to, the next thing we need to do now is to set our code. Okay, we need to set the code, which is the COT code, the IMF code, and the task code. All right, so we have to set those three codes because we'll be needing it to make transfer. Okay, let's say this is our COT code, then the IMF code, this is our IMF code, then I will put this as our task code. All right, so we have set this code already. We have set the three code, which is the COT, the IMF, and the task code. Okay, so you can type this marital status. You can, let me make this single. Okay, so this account limit, you can leave this one empty like this. You can leave it empty. All right, so then I will click on save. Awesome, guys, awesome. So we have successfully saved these those code and the changes we just did on this particular account. Still, we need to do is to activate this particular account. Okay, so you see current status is on hold. Okay, select type of hold or active. Okay, we need to activate this account. Click on activate, then submit. So you see the billing code status, so is deactive, okay? It's currently deactive, so we need to activate the billing code, okay? So we'll say active, then we'll click on change billing code. Awesome, guys, awesome. Then the next thing we need to do now is to, okay, this, we have the pin, the login pin, because we'll be needing this pin to log in. The default pin is 1234, which is the current pin. So you can decide to change it, or you can decide to leave it the way it is, okay? So that's everything that we need to do before we're able to log in this the user account we just created, okay? So let's go back to the other browser and log in the account, okay? So we have to copy this particular account number, then we'll copy the account number, then we'll go back to the browser, okay? So I will have to go back to the home page of the website. Okay, guys, so this is the home page of the website. I will click on online banking. I can either click here to log in or click here to log in, whichever place I click, okay? So let me click on this one, okay? So I will paste in the account number, then I will type in the account password. Awesome, guys. I'll click on login. Okay, so now we have to put in the account pin, okay? You know, I told you guys that you can change it from the admin dashboard, but we did not change this account pin. Is on the default pin, which is 1234. All right, so I will just type in the account pin and 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I will click on submit. Okay, so as you can see over here, this is the user dashboard. It's looking so beautiful, it's looking matured. Okay, so this is the user dashboard. This is how the user dashboard looks. So as you can see, we are currently having $0 here. We currently don't have any money on this particular account. So I will show you how to credit an account, okay? So, but before we do that, let me show you around the user dashboard, okay? So as you can see over here, we have the, okay, online deposit, okay? You're able to make deposits from your web, from the user dashboard, okay? The user can make deposits from his or her dashboard, all right? So I will show you how to set up those various accounts, okay? So as you can see, the user can make payment through Bitcoin, through Dogecoin, through Paxful Wallet. So I will show you how to add those payment methods from the admin dashboard, okay? So that's for that. Then we have the transfer session. So we don't have to go into this particular area now because we currently don't have any money on this particular account to transfer, but we'll come back to this later on, all right? So we have the withdrawal, all right? We have the withdrawal here. So this, maybe if a user wants to make a withdrawal, so this particular session, this is where it will place a withdrawal, okay? So then we have also on this particular session, we have the visual card, okay? So the user can request for a visual card, can request for a card, okay? So then the admin will have to approve it. So I will show you how to do everything from the admin dashboard, okay? Then we have the loan and mortgages, okay? The user can request for a loan, okay? So that's for that also. Then we have the transaction. So all your transaction history will be showing on this particular session. We have the wire transfer, we have the domestic transfer, we have the loan transaction. Okay, then we have the withdrawal, we have the account manager, then we have the settings. All right, so the next thing we need to do right now is to go back to the admin dashboard and then credit this account. Okay, so we are going to credit this account so that money will be appearing in this particular session. It will no longer be 00. All right, so let's go back to the other browser. Okay, So to credit this particular account now, we need to go back to users. Then under user, you will see credit/debit user. Okay, so click on this section. Then you have to select the particular user which you want to credit. Okay, so this is the account. I will select it. Then it say from, so which means the person that is sending the money. Let's say from Mr. Or okay, let's say from. Okay, so is this particular person that is sending the money, and then the amount is 100,000. Okay. All right, $100,000. Then we have the description. We have to say, let's say business. Then we have the date. So you can either backdate or you forward the sending date. All right. So let's say the date is. All right. So this is the date. Then the time also. All right. So this is the time. So we have to select from either credit user or debit user, but we are crediting the user. So I have to click on this particular section here. Okay, approve, account fund successfully. All right, so we have to go back to the user dashboard now and then refresh. Okay, awesome guys, awesome. So as you can see, the funds has appeared in this particular account balance successfully. So we are now having balance of $100,000. Okay, so that's how to fund an account. So as you can see here, this is the recent transaction. The transaction history is showing on this particular section also. So you see 100,000 credits, Josdin, which is the sender. Then description, business, then credited at time created. Okay, so those are just the history. Those are the transaction history. Okay, so that's how to credit an account from the user dashboard. Awesome guys. So the next thing that we need to do right now is that, well, let's request for a visual card. Okay, we are going to request for a visual card. Click on visual card. Okay, so from this particular section, you click on generate card. So this is a Visa card. So as you can see, so once you click on generate card, you click on submit. Okay, so as you can see, the card is currently processing. So the admin will have to approve this particular card before it will now be active. All right, so let's go back to the admin dashboard and approve the card. Okay, so from the admin dashboard, you locate card. Okay, this particular section, then you click on visual card. Okay, so from this particular section now, you will see all the users that are requesting for card. Okay, so as you can see, this first one, and this is the one we just requested. All right, so which is James Desmond. All right, so I will click on view. Okay, so from this particular section now, I will click on activate card. Okay, so that's how to activate card for a user. So let's go back to the user dashboard now and refresh. You see this particular status now will change. Okay, so let me refresh this session. Okay, so as you can see, this particular card is now active. Okay, it's a card limit $5,000. Card limit rename. Okay, it's $5,000. Awesome guys, awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Then the next thing we need to do right now is to request for loan. Okay, so we are going to request for loan as a user. You need to click on loan and mortgages. Okay, so loan and mortgages. Let's say we want to request for loan of $5,000. Okay, then we have the loan description. You can see, let's say for house rent. Okay, so for house rent, then we'll click on submit. Okay, you see success, your loan have been submitted. Kindly wait for approval. Okay, so let's go back to the admin dashboard. So from the admin dashboard, you locate on where we see loan. Okay, so from transaction, you will see loan request. Okay, so click on loan request. So from loan request, you will see this first one that we are seeing here, and the loan of $5,000 for house rent, and you see the status is currently processing. Okay, so you click on view to approve a loan for a user. Okay, so what you need to do right now is to it's a loan message. Okay, say your loan have been approved. All right, so you can type anything as the loan message that you want the user to see. Okay, so you from this select type, you have to click on accept. Okay, so you click on accept, which means you have accepted the loan. Okay, so then we click on submit. Okay guys, so awesome guys. So let's go back to the user dashboard now and refresh. We'll go back to the user dashboard and refresh. Okay, so as you can see right now, we're having balance of $100,000 and we're having loan amount of $5,000. Okay, so that's how to approve loan for a user. So let's check our email now. You will see that everything that we are doing, they are all appearing on our email. They are sending message to our email. Okay, so this is the loan approval message. Okay, so as you can see right now, it's saying loan amount $5,000, available balance is $100,000, and then loan available loan is $5,000. Then status is approved. Okay, so that's it. You will be getting email notification on everything that is going on the particular account. Awesome guys, awesome. Okay, so the next thing that I'll be showing to you guys now is okay, the next thing that I'll be showing to you guys is the transfer. Okay, as I said earlier, we have two transfer on this particular website. We have the domestic transfer and then the wire transfer. Okay, so first of all, do the domestic transfer. Okay, so the domestic transfer, let's click on domestic transfer. Okay, let's say we want to transfer $1,000. Okay, then we have the beneficiary account name. Let's say okay, let's say James. Okay, so we are transferring $5,000 and $1,000 to James D. Then we have the bank name. Let's say okay, Citibank. Then we have the beneficiary account number, which is okay. So this is the beneficiary account number. Then we have to select the account type. Okay, let's say the account type is okay, let's say current account. Then the narration is, let's say okay, so you can put anything as the narration. Okay, so click on transfer. Okay, so click on transfer. So you see now it says verify transaction PIN. Okay, hello James D, kindly validate the 6-digit OTP sent to your phone number or email. Okay, so we have to check the email right now. All right, so this is the email. So this is the email. Let me check if this is the message. Okay, so this is the code. This is the 6-digit code they are requesting for. I will have to copy the code. Okay, so I'll copy the code. Then I will come back here and then paste. All right, so once I paste, I will click on submit. Okay, say transaction in process is processing. All right, so the transfer is being processed right now. Okay, you see, it say transfer successful. Okay, dear James Desmond, your transfer to James Dean is being on processing. Okay, he said this is the amount $1,000 reference ID, we have the bank name, bank account. So those are the information. So you can decide to print this particular receipt, okay? You can decide to print the receipt, all right? So that's for the domestic transfer. So if you notice something in this particular domestic transfer is that you only request for the, you only request for PIN, okay, to complete the transaction, okay? But for wire transfer, when we are talking about wire transfer, you need to provide the three code, which is the OTP, the COT, and the task code before you now request for the PIN, okay? So we are going to go for the wire transfer right now. So to go for the wire transfer, let's say we want to transfer $2,000 to, let's say, okay, Michael Jones, $2,000 to Michael Jones. Then the bank, we have, let's say, Santander Bank. Then the account number, let's say this is Michael Jones account number. Then we have okay, you say select country. So you have to select the country that you are transferring to, because this is wire transfer. So let's say I'm transferring to, okay, I'm transferring to United States. Then you have to put the person SWIFT code, okay? Let's say this is the SWIFT code. Then we have you have to select account type, okay? Let's say current account. Then you have to put the narration, okay? So the narration is, let's say, okay, so let's say business purpose, that's the narration, okay? So you just have to fill everything like this. So once you fill it like this, you click on transfer. Oh, sorry, so we have to put the routine number also, okay? Let's say this is the routine number. Then you have to click on transfer now. Okay, so as you can see, it said COT code verification. Hello, James Desmond, kindly insert your COT code to facilitate transfer of your funds, okay? So to get this COT code now, we need to go back to the admin dashboard, okay? So we'll go back to the admin dashboard. Let's go to the other browser. Then we'll click on users. Then under user, we'll click on all users. Okay? So from all users, we have to locate the particular account, which is this. Then we click on view. Okay? So as you can see, this is the COT code. We just have to copy the COT code. Okay? So I'll go back to the user. Then I'll paste. All right? So I'll paste the COT code and click on continue transfer. Okay? As you can see, the COT code has been accepted. If you type in any random code in this particular session, it will not work, okay? So now it's requesting for task code verification, okay? So we have to go back to the admin dashboard again and copy the task code, okay? So this is the task code. This is the task code. Then I will go back and then paste. All right, so as you can see, it's requesting for the IMF code verification. We'll go back to the admin dashboard and copy the IMF code. So this is the IMF code. Okay, so I will paste in here also. Okay, so as you can see, they have successfully input the 3 code. Okay, now it's requesting for the PIN. You see, verified transaction PIN. So we have to go back to the email. That's where we'll get this particular transaction PIN that is requested for now. Okay, so we'll go back to the email. Okay, so we'll click on this particular message that is shown here. So this is the transaction PIN. We'll copy, then come back here and paste. Okay, so as you can see, the transfer is processing right now. Okay, guys, awesome. So that's how to do the wire transfer. As you can see, our transfer is successful. So it's currently on processing right now. So it's the admin that will do the final approval. Okay, so it is the admin that will do the final approval. So but for now, as you can see, the transfer is being processed. Dear James Desmond, your transfer to Michael Jones is being processed. Okay, so that's how to complete your transfer on this particular user dashboard. Okay, so that's how to place your transfer. So it's the admin that will still do the final approval. Okay, so for this transfer to be complete now, we have to go back to the that is the admin dashboard and approve the two transfer which we have made on this account already. You know, we did a domestic transfer and the wire transfer. Okay, so we have to go to the admin dashboard now and approve those two transfer. Okay, so let's go back to the other browser. All right, so click on transaction. Okay, under transaction we'll locate. Okay, let's approve the wire transfer. Okay, let's approve the wire transfer first before we go to the domestic transfer. Okay, so as you can see right now, this is the $2,000 transfer we made from that account earlier, and then we sent it to Santander Bank. So this is the information. So as you can see, it's currently in progress. Okay, to approve this particular transfer now, we have to click on this particular section that says view. Okay, so from this section now, you see various options. You can see hold, decline, delete, accept. Okay, so we have to accept this particular transaction right now. If you don't want to accept it, you can hold it, or you can decline or delete. Okay, whichever one you choose. So but for me, I want to approve this particular transaction right now. Okay, so approve, transaction approved successfully. Let's go back to the dashboard, to the user dashboard. Let's click on okay, let's say wire transaction. So we're able to see the history here. So as you can see right now, it's showing completed. Okay, if we haven't approved this particular transaction, it will be showing in progress. Okay, because we have approved it, that's why you see it showing completed here. Okay, so that's how to approve transactions from the admin dashboard. Okay, so now let's approve the other transfer, which is the domestic transfer we did earlier. Okay, let me show you that domestic transaction. Now you see it's currently in progress. That's what will be showing in this particular session. Okay, so you see it's in progress. It's showing in progress now. So let's go back to the admin dashboard and approve. Okay, so we have to locate domestic transaction here. You click on domestic transaction. Okay, so then you see this is the $1,000 we sent to Citibank. Okay, so it's in progress. So we have to click here and then accept. Okay, so we have accepted the transaction. So let's go back to the user dashboard and refresh. Okay, as you can see, it's showing completed. Awesome, guys. This is a very awesome website that I'm showing to you guys with awesome features. So I've been able to explain all the features, although not all of them. There are still some, but I don't want this video to get too long. So but I believe with what I've shown to you guys already, you've seen how mature this particular website is. Okay, so in case you are interested, you need this type of website for your business, you need this type of website for anything you are doing, feel free to contact me with the number showing on your screen. Okay, I will be glad to assist you in whatever way I can. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and if today is your first time of coming across my video, please do well by subscribing to my channel. Subscribe to